What's up there, YouTube? This is your boy, Chev. And this is my C7 Corvette channel. I'd like to welcome you guys to another episode of my Corvette channel. And as you can see, today is wash day. Usually I go to the car wash and get this done, but today I decided I'll switch up and do it myself. I hope many of you have had the opportunity to enjoy the reveal of the Z06. And if not, you can go down to my video archive and view the footage of the reveal of the 2023 Z06. And from what I hear already, they already have over 6 million allocation in for the Z06. Now, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but GM is not going to manufacture or put out 6 Z06 Corvette. It's just not going to happen. So some of you, or many of you are not going to get a car. At least not a Z06. There have been many of you that have put application in for the base model C8 and did not receive a vehicle. They only have one Corvette plant, which is located in Bowling Green, Kentucky. It is not feasible and possible for them to manufacture 6 million Corvettes. Just not going to happen. I don't even know if you have 6 million Corvettes on the road today, when you include all the models. So some of you guys are not going to be getting a Z06 Corvette. And if you're one of the lucky ones to have put an application in for the base model C8 and you receive one, and then you turn that vehicle back in or sold it so you can get a higher price, then you're going to have to suffer the consequences. Or maybe not even being able to own another C8. That was a bad idea if you did that. And I know a lot of you have done that, because I have seen these vehicles sitting on the dealer's lot. Brand new cars with 168 miles on it. Brand new cars with 58 miles on it. It just doesn't make any sense. I would like to have myself a new C8 mid-engine, but I am waiting. To get this one paid for. And once I got it paid for, then I would probably get myself a C8. And then that depends on a whole lot of things, because these cars are not cheap by no means. Now I can understand the excitement and enthusiasm about the Z06, about wanting one, and anybody would want such a vehicle. And then you have to look at it too. GM did not give us a price on the vehicle. They did not set a price. Why? Because they were smart this time. They're not gonna set you a price on that car like they did the first time when they first did the first base model C8, coming out with a $60,000. Cause they realized later on, hey, we missed the boat on this. We could have got way more money for the base model than what we was asking for. So in a sense, we cut our own tails. Yeah, so now they're not gonna set a or they haven't set a price yet for the Z06. Now you got the Z06, and then you have the Z07. And the Z07 is the extra performance package. So this time they're not going to cut the rug out from under them by setting you a price, because between now and the summer or 2022, the market can drastically change. It can be filled with base model C8s that's not selling, in lieu of a Z06. The market could be overcrowded because everybody's running back to the dealership, want to trade in their base model in preparation for Z06. And like I said, all of you guys are not going to get a Z06. It's impossible for them to make them kind of cars, that many cars, with one plant. You need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plants in order to manufacture them vehicles of that magnitude. So if you got a C8 base model, you're lucky to get one. I would hold on to that car, and I wouldn't get rid of it unless I had an allocation that I knew that could be filled, for one thing. If not, I would wait until until I can actually see these vehicles on the driver's lot somewhere. If I can't see the vehicle on the driver's lot, I'm not getting rid of my C8 base model if I had one. Yeah, that would be a bad idea. But on the other hand, if you are a gambler, and you might like taking risks, and you better get yourself one. Hey, go ahead and knock yourself out. For me, no, I'm not gonna take that chance. If I was able to attain a base model C8, I am not going to turn my base model in lieu of receiving a C8 Z06. And for those of you who don't know this, the Z, the alphabet and Z in the Corvette stands for performance. You have the Stingray, which is just the base car. Then you got the Z51. The Z in the Corvette means performance. And after the Z51, we had the Grand Sport. And the Grand Sport is just a down grade version of the Z06. So they did away this time with the Grand Sports in lieu of creating a hybrid Corvette, which is going to be called the E-Ray. And then you have the ZR1. I don't know if the C8 ZR1 is going to be the top line Corvette, or is it going to be the Zorro model, which is also a tribute to the founding father, Zorro, Belgian born, and he was chief engineer, I think back in the 50s and 60s or something like that. And the mid-engine Corvette, what you see today, is his dream coming into fruition, because he tried to convince GM way back then that they needed to have a mid-engine car. And so today you see the C8, and that's his vision coming true. At least that's a vision coming true that actually hit the market, because he did build some mid-engine Corvettes, but they did not hit the market. And he did so without the supervision without the knowledge of his his supervisor or his bosses. So when they found out that he had done it, they shut that down. They shut that down real quick. If you go to the Corvette museum there in Bowling Green, Kentucky, you will see the different mid-engine models that they came up with, but did not actually hit the market. And they had one in particular. It was so terrible looking. It was called the Ugly Duckling. And believe me, it was ugly. Yeah, it was ugly. So yeah, the mid-engine. This is not the first mid-engine. It's just the first one that actually hit the market, and it is a tribute to the founding father of the the Corvette design, which is Zorro. And yeah, he wanted a mid-engine back then, but GM did not agree with him. So today, in order to this car do not like going up hills, you know. So yeah, like I said, Zorro is responsible for the mid-engine Corvette, and the C8 is a tribute to him. And it's fruition. This dream coming into fruition. The mid-engine Corvette that you actually see. Hope you guys stay tuned. This is a new month, and I'm gonna be trying to get back out to the Corvette Museum and Bowling Green, bring you guys more footage of the plant and also of the racetrack. I'm not one of those YouTubers that have a Corvette channel and don't go to the Corvette plant or don't go to the Corvette Museum. You know, that's crazy. So I'll make that sacrifice to try to go up there and bring some good footage for you guys. But once again, if you got yourself already a mid-engine Corvette and it's a base model, you know, unless you can get that concrete and writing, I would not be trading in my Corvette, my base model C8, in lieu of getting me a Z06, unless I actually seen some Z06 on the lot somewhere where I can get one. And I know you haven't, because the car haven't reached production yet. But what you guys gonna do, you're gonna mess around and overcrowd or overflow the market. And then that's a good thing too, because that's gonna cause the price of the the base model to fall. As long as you got people out there willing to pay 50, 20, 30, 40, 50 over price sticker, they're gonna continue to do that. And I'm not gonna be one of those that suffer with that. I'm not doing that. I keep this what I got. And then once I get this paid for, maybe then I get me another. You know, you be careful. You mess around. You be holding the ball with the financing of a car that you paid $50,000 or too much for. No, I don't need that kind of stress or headache at my age. Heck no. But if you got that kind of money, that kind of clout, don't help yourself, knock yourself on out. Let me know how it turned out for you in the end. Don't get me wrong now, me too, I'd love to have a Z06 too. Or even Z07. Z07 is an even higher version of the Z06. Of course, you're going to pay more money for it, but it's a higher version of the Z06. Z07, and it comes with carbon fiber wheels, so that's gonna be expensive. And if you notice, like I said, they did not give you the price of the vehicle. But me being a guessing man, I would say probably the price of a base model is probably gonna be around pretty close to $120,000. Now why I say that? Because the C7, when the C7 came out, it was about 97,000 or so, something like that. And they're gonna have options and stuff that you can add to it, and you ain't gonna leave out of there without them options. They just face it. So by the time you bought it, you got a C7, you had all the options and trims and whatnot that you want on your car. You walked out of there with $111 or $110, $112,000 Z06 C7. So you ain't gonna tell me they're gonna a base model, mid-engine C8 23 model. It's gonna be no $80-some thousand. I don't believe it. Yeah, it might be a 87, like 97. But like I said, by the time you get all the options added onto it, you're gonna be paying way over $100,000. And it's a mid-engine too. No, my guess is $120,000. And the if you want the C7, I mean the Z07, which is another option, you can expect to add another $10, $15, $20,000 onto that, especially with the carbon fiber wheels. And that's the reason why they set the base model at what they set it at, because they want everybody to have an opportunity to have one of these cars. And if you want to pay more money, they got ways for you to do that too, without you going to the dealership and they marking it up 20, 30, 40, 50%. And then by doing so, they messing up the rotation. Yeah, you puff gear. Yeah, that's how you do that. You puff gear. Mess up the rotation. But this is John Chev. This is my C7 Corvette channel. I ask you to hit the like button, share button, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification button so you will know when I am doing a upload. Yeah, this is something I rarely do, come out and wash a car. I just don't be having time for this. I have to go back inside now and do payroll. I hate doing payroll, even though that's the way I get paid. And the killer part, I'm the only one on payroll. So doing invoices is such a headache. Yeah, it's just no way I could continue to ride around with all this dirt on my car. This is so not me. Like I said, I usually go to the car wash every day and get this done. But for some reason or another, debit card's not working, because my bank got bought out by another bank. And so my card has been acting kind of funny ever since. So I have to go back by the bank to get that straightened out. So in the meantime, I have to go out here and wash it myself, which is not a bad thing. Again, this is John Chev. This is my C7 Corvette channel. I'll see you guys again in the next video upload. And I thank you for watching. is over, mama.
Sometimes we're not ourselves. There's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared.
Again, this is John Chev. This is my C7 Corvette channel. And you're looking at the reveal of the Chevrolet Corvette Z06. Look out, supercars. Look out, Porsche. Look out, McLaren. Look out, Lamborghini. The Corvette is coming. You're looking at the reveal of the Chevy Z06. And that just says ownership like the Chevy Corvette. Look, it's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. No, it's the Chevy Z06. I'd like to take this time and welcome you all back to my channel. You're looking at another episode of John Chev C7 Corvette channel. The Z06 is nothing more than a race car that you can actually purchase from a dealership, and it is a legal street drive vehicle. And when it comes to the actually C8.R in the street version of the C8.R, which is the Z06, when it comes to the compatibilities of both of these vehicles, the similarities are getting closer and closer and closer. It's not really much difference in the Z06 and the C8.R. Or the Z06 is the racing street version of the C8.R. This young man here is Taz. Taz is chief engineer of the Corvette. And as you can see, the Z07 point R, 07 performance option package is also available for those of you that are really track oriented. You can get the Z07 point R. And the Z07 point R, that's everything, everything in carbon fiber. including the wheels and the wheel spoiler. Because you know the lighter of the vehicle, the more control that you can have on it, and that's a track-oriented vehicle. And of course, that comes with more of a heftier price tag to it. That's gonna be in the 3LT or the 3LZ model. This is John Chev. This is my C7 Corvette channel. And you're looking at the reveal of the Chevy Corvette Z06. Nothing says ownership like the Chevy Corvette. And keep in mind, this is just the next model. So I am eagerly anticipating the rest of the models that's coming out to see how far they can go with the C8 in this first American mid-engine sports car. So you gotta leave a comment and put down in the description what you think about the new Z06. Me personally, I was hoping they have a more of a bigger fan affair like they did when they revealed the C8 base model, but they chose to do it this time in a movie form or fashion. And this took place out in LA. Well, this is John Chev. This is my C7 Corvette channel. You're looking at on the screen the reveal of the Chevrolet Corvette Z06. 670 horsepower. Mid-engine Corvette. Putting out about 8,400 or 8,600 RPMs. She will literally have you thrown back and glued to the seat. Nothing says ownership like the Chevy Corvette. I am the host, John Chev, and this is my C7 Corvette channel. I ask you to hit the like button, share button, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification button so you will know when I am doing a upload. Stop dreaming and start driving your new Corvette.